The Yakuza games aren't known for having a lot of bugs or imperfections.
That's of course if we won't mention the entire remastered trilogy.
But the series is otherwise a stranger to the usual problems common to AAA releases nowadays, where the line between playable and unplayable is blurrier than this texture. That said, as with any other things made by human beings, these games aren't spotless either. And today, I'd like to tell you a story about one rather amusing mistake made by Ryuga Gotoku Studio, which became a bit of a running joke. Hello to every undoubtedly 100% real no fake Yakuza watching this video right now. This is how I sound, and today we'll delve into the history of the Smile Burger scene. If you've been around the fandom long enough, especially among the modding community, you're likely to be aware of this little corner inside the Smile Burger on Nakamichi Street, where you can see a seam in the ceiling. This minor mistake appears in every Dragon Engine game for about 7 years straight now, and coming there every new release just to take a selfie with the everlasting ceiling hole became a bit of a tradition at this point. Looking at someone documenting yet another new game having the seam still present, you might have wondered, how did this happen? And in most cases minor mysteries like this one are left unsolved. But not today. At the end of the year 2015, Ryu Studio had announced a special demo version of Yakuza 6 to show off their brand new Dragon Engine. Anyone who bought the launch run of Yakuza Kiwami in Japan at the time had received this demo. The contents of it had little to do with the actual story of Yakuza 6, basically giving people a little taste of the overhauled combat and a small chunk of Kamurocho to explore. To this day, it remains among the few console-exclusive Ryu Studio products, and unlike other things in that category which at least have a slim chance of appearing on other platforms, this Yakuza 6 special trial version will sadly remain as it were, a limited PS4 exclusive demo. Now, you might say, all of this is incredibly interesting, but what does it have to do with the Smile Burger scene? Well, take a look at this. Kamurocho in this demo had several differences from the one we got in the release version of the game, and one of them is the Smile Burger interior. As you can see, this little corner was even more tight in this demo. Someone at Ryu Studio obviously felt like that needed to be adjusted, and in the process a professional bungle took place and the seam was born. But that's not even the funniest development related to the Smile Burger interior. Back in 2018 when Judge Eyes, or Judgment if you prefer it, released, it introduced a few updated interiors for some of the establishments available in the game, Smile Burger being one of them. The place was modernized a little. The corridor with the staircase to the second floor was made less of a claustrophobic torture chamber. And, of course, Kamurocho's main tourist attraction right after Millennium Tower, and the Potolog pub, was left completely untouched. In Yakuza 7 it even received a God Rays upgrade, tying the whole thing together to the state I like to call perfection. But, as with any other good thing in life, it couldn't last forever. This little marathon of documenting strange otherworldly phenomena, casually chilling in the corner of a fast food joint, is sadly reaching its end on the account of Ryu Studio finally finding a way to defeat the infamous Smile Burger scene in Like a Dragon Gaiden, by straight up amputating the entire fucking Kamurocho from it. Good job, lads. Now, of course the scene will be back in Yakuza 8, it isn't even a speculation at this point. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. But the run of 7 consecutive years of each new game having the theme will be over with the release of Gaiden. And now, a moment of silence for the fallen legends. Hold on, I have a backup plan. As you know, both Gaiden, and 8 will have Yokohama in them, making it 4 consecutive games to have it as a major location, alongside 7 and Lost Judgment. And now, check this out. During the nights, the Onabara Vocational School is illuminated by the magical and visible lamps. No, I'm kidding. They forgot to add the models for the projectors. Also, one of the 3 above they didn't forget to add doesn't have a light. You know what to do.
As days go by, everything has changed. Nobody knows me, remembers me anymore. I'm fading away, even I don't belong to you. Those days are far behind, but I pray you're happy now. Serenity in your mind. I'm leaving right now. In my arms, such a precious heavenly time. Losing my name, nowhere to go, but I can't stop